Hi, my name is Church, and today we're going to be looking at the EVGA NVIDIA GeForce GTX 780 Ti Classified. Included with the card are a couple of notices. There is an electrical notice. There is one about updating your motherboard's BIOS to its newest revision. And then there is this notice that talks about the two separate BIOS that are featured on this card. And they have two BIOS on here because if you're pushing the card overclocking-wise, you can corrupt the BIOS if you're doing something bad like flashing a third-party BIOS onto it to really unlock the voltages. You have a backup BIOS in case you do bad things to it. Also, there's this non-conductive strip if you're adding an aftermarket cooler, say a really big air cooler or possibly a passive cooled cooler, and water cooling block, all that kind of stuff. Pretty neat. Full graphics user guide. So this is going to go over how to install it more in depth, I guess, just more than pictures, and a couple of problems and quick fixes that you can do. This is the driver and utility disc. Now, you always want to get just drivers from EVGA or NVIDIA anyway. And this is a pretty sweet case badge. It's metal. You can't hear it, but it's metal. It's pretty cool. Got 3M stuff on the back. Pretty neat. Normally there is a poster and some stickers that go with this, but someone's already pilfered them. Not sure who it is. I'm going to have to find out and hurt them. And then we have two 6-pin to 8-pin power adapters. The card takes quite a bit of power. You do need two 8-pins for it. So those are there. And the always faithful DVI to VGA adapter. We have a ton of these. If you want one, I will send you one just to get rid of them. Just, yeah, if you want one, tell me. And then we have the card itself, packaged in this nice thick foam. Really glad to see that. And then EVGA even etched their logo into the foam that covers the card itself. Pretty cool. This is a non-standard design card from EVGA, so they did do this design themselves. It features a PCB that's a little bit higher than normal, or wider than normal when you have it installed, and you have to adjust for that and make sure that your case has enough room for that. This is a dual fan cooler. It's the ACX cooler from EVGA. It's a really nice one. It also features a nice fin array on the inside and heat pipes, and that'll keep everything nice and cool, as well as a plate that goes over top of the VRAM and the VRM, which will also keep that nice and cool. You can do 4-way SLI with this card, so there are 2 SLI fingers for that. There's also a pinout for voltages, a dip switch between normal and liquid nitrogen cooling options, and then 2 8-pin PCI Express for powering it. This is PCI Express 3.0, but you can use it for 2.0, 1.1, and 1.0, but if you're using anything lower than 2.0 at this point, you should probably consider getting a system upgrade. It will help you out immensely. Now for the display outputs, we have DVI-I, then we have HDMI, and DisplayPort. That's a full-size DisplayPort and a full-size HDMI on this card. So now we're going to get this card installed into this machine that we've been working on for the last day here, and show you guys what it looks like to start it up. This is the graphics card in action. It's installed here in a 2011 platform, and it's running at a cool 27 degrees Celsius, which is impressive since it's like 25 degrees Celsius, not including the giant light we have for this shot here. And this is going to be a monster of a machine. It's got an Intel 6-core up there, but this graphics card really is the powerhouse for gaming and editing. So that was the EVGA GTX 780 Ti Classified Edition. At the filming of this video, it's basically the best single GPU graphics card for gaming you can get. So if you like this video, please give us a like, subscribe, put something in the comments about what kind of graphics card you're using currently, even if you don't have one, maybe what kind of integrated graphics you're using, and then have a good one.